up right now on the Arizona Cardinals, 21-7. We had some scary moments in this game with DJ Moore going down with the injury. He comes back shortly thereafter. They announced that he was questionable to return. He literally came back 3 plays later. So there you go on that one. Jaquan Brisker goes down briefly in the game as well. We'll see what that injury ends up looking like in the long term for them there. But hey, Chicago Bears balling right now. Justin Fields is playing really, really good. We got Steve-O in the building. Steve-O, Justin Fields in the first half of this game, 10 for 17 for 135 yards, 1 touchdown. He also has 32 yards on the ground. How you feeling?
I'm all right. I'm all right for now because the reason why Justin was playing the way he was because you established the run game,
Yeah.
and when you establish the run game, it opened up the ways for him to do the the draw out, the curl outs, the bootlegs and stuff like that. But now that we're to get stagnant, what's the reason why we're getting stagnant? We're not
Yeah.
running the ball no more. And we keep telling this man to go out there and throw, which he can do. And we are seeing a couple drops. We are seeing, I've seen maybe, to my knowledge, one bad throw, which is not even serious at all. So besides that, it been a pretty solid game plan, a pretty solid thing I've been seeing. I just want them to clean up on something that I feel like they shouldn't have to be taught to do. Like, bro, keep running the ball. I don't know why you keep stopping. Keep running the ball. You got to keep running the ball. When you run the ball, good things happen.
117 yards rushing so far for the Chicago Bears in this game. Kev, how you feeling about the first half, brother?
I mean, it's honestly better than I thought it would be. I figured they would only score about 28 points, so they're on pace to score 40. That's nice. They had balance though, Steve. They rushed it 17
Yeah.
times, they passed it 17 times, and they got over 100 yards rushing. But I get what you're saying. Like you stick with what's working, and that's what they haven't done. Shout out to Cole Kmet though, 4 receptions, 107
Right.
yards.
Yeah.
Like that's nuts. Roshan looking crazy too. So the offense is doing their thing. The defense is also doing their thing. Arizona wasn't going to not score. So it's been a pretty solid game, honestly, around the board, across the board.
Yeah, and give it
Yeah.
up to Khalil Herbert as well. He's a player that I actually put on the hot seat to lose his position heading into next year with the way that like he's not played as many snaps. He hasn't been as effective. He must have heard it. Averaging 7.8 yards per carry so far in this game is Khalil Herbert looking really good in that. But I agree with Steve. I understand what you're saying too, Kev. Is that you want to have that balance, and we have had balance, right? We have had that balance, but you want to make sure that you don't move too far away from the run. Now, the Bears' last couple of possessions, they were clearly trying to put it in the end zone again while they had an opportunity. When they come out, Arizona gets the ball first out of the second half, but when the Bears get their first possession back, we'll see if they kind of take a more methodical approach to it. We know Luke Getsy can call a game, especially when he's playing with the lead. They're up 2 touchdowns right now, so let's hope that we come out of there and Luke Getsy's actually calling the dynamic offense. It's big hope, though.
Yeah, you got to keep your foot on their neck, keep the gas going. You're not in no position, especially after what we've been seeing the last few weeks, for you to be playing any type of defense or nothing. Not defense per se, but defense in terms of we just want to get constant. We just want to run some clock and stuff like that. Even though, if to be honest, if you just run the ball, you are running clock. But that's another topic. But that's my whole thing. Like, just keep sticking with what works. Make them stop the run. That's how I am. That's how I am when it comes to the philosophy of football. Make them stop it. If they don't stop it, keep running. I don't. To me,
Hold on,
honest, I
Steve
don't.
O. Hold on, Steve O. Evie Bear Down Davis, or Evie Bear Down Davis. Have you not watched this team all season? First of all, we're not even killing the vibe. Our job is to make sure that we talk about what we see on the field. We're not just here to be like, oh, we winning. Good job. We got to talk about what we're seeing. That's one. And two, how many games have the Bears lost when they had double digit leads this season? 3 or 4?
Three.
So, like, we can't just act like this game is over or that we should just be content. We want to see the Bears put their foot on their necks and keep putting points on the board. And that's what we're talking about. This is what analysis is
I don't.
about.
I don't think she's talking about us. I think she's talking about the comment section,
Oh,
bro.
okay. My
Yeah,
bad. My
yeah,
bad, Evie. Okay, I
yeah.
see.
Evie's good people, bro.
I
Evie's good
see.
people.
I
Yeah,
saw. I
yeah.
saw that stat, that comment. I'm like, wait a minute. We not vibe killers, bro. We just talking
And
about
I'm
the game.
and
Yeah.
and I'm seeing people in the chat also saying like if it kind of feel like we losing. I won't necessarily say I agree with that. Like I will say that last quarter in that last.
Seems like the momentum is starting to
It's
shift.
starting to shift,
Yeah,
and you're not. It wasn't a clean quarter because you was just. I feel like what Luke does. He overthinks. Okay, well, if we keep running it, they're gonna eventually stop it. No, motherfucker. If they not stopping it, don't
Keep
stop doing
running.
it. Keep running. And I
Exactly.
think that's what his main thing is. Like, okay, like we understand you can call them them plays out of shotgun. We get it, but that's a reason why we stalling right now. That drive when it was in the 2 minute before, you have the 2 minute warning against you, so you actually can run the ball. I could see if you was in the situation when it's a minute 20 left. Okay, let's throw it. No, you threw the ball 4 straight times, and all of them ended in the first 2 ones ended it incomplete.
Hey, shout
So
out to Mercedes
that's my
Lewis.
thing.
18 years in the
bro, that's
league, got
crazy.
and
Mercedes Lewis has been in the NFL since Steve-O was 5 years old.
I
That's
was a
crazy.
dinosaur.
he
He's a
right next.
dinosaur.
He's right next to LeBron James in terms of he. I guess he got here in 01. LeBron got here in 03 or 2000 even for Well, he got here in 05 and LeBron got here in 03. But shout out to him, man, because the way he got open for that touchdown was crazy, bro. He had that dude out there looking silly, and of course Justin Fields kind of ran, so they had to leave Mercedes Lewis. But I don't understand how you leave him.
Like, pick one, motherfucker. That's
Bro,
what it
I
was.
don't
Pick
get it though.
one.
How you leave
got-
the man
well,
wide
just
open?
but think about it. Justin Fields had just killed them on running for a touchdown before, so maybe they overcorrected for that. Wanted to make sure that they didn't allow Justin to run for another touchdown. But Mercedes Lewis was wide open. Like I texted you guys in our chat. At that point, Justin Fields said, "You either gonna catch
be
this
right back
ball, or
up.
you gonna catch a concussion."
Bro, he
There's
threw
no
that mug straight at his face. Like, it was no if, ands, or but. You're catching this ball, and it shut out. And that's my whole thing. Like, that's why I think like it's not even me being a Justin. Hey, it could be anybody, but with that talent set, when you're just a person that have that type of accuracy and that type of speed, when you're on that situation where I can make this throw, I can run it. You're putting the DB in distress. He got to make a choice. Either I'm gonna go box out and I box out this 7-8 motherfucker, or I'm gonna go stop this dude from getting to the pylon. And he made his choice. Justin read it, dot right in his face. That's how you set things up, and that's what we was doing in the first half. We was running, and we was in center when we was under center, and then when you bootleg under center, they have to respect that you're in center because it shows the sign of a run. So they have to respect it. That's my whole thing. I'm not really trying to be down because to be honest, I'm not down really. I'm just a little concerned because to me, if I'm coaching the game, it's almost like Madden. I'm gonna use a Madden. If you can't stop this play, I'm going to keep doing it. You have to eventually stop it. And that's how coaching needs to be. Don't change it up because what you think might happen. Yes, you think 5 plays ahead, but you don't think 5 plays ahead like, oh, they're gonna do it. So let me change it up just in case. No, let you do it. Let you see them change. Let you see the adjustment, and then adjust according to that.
Now, how you feel about the defensive performance so far tonight, Steve? I know we talked a lot about offense. How you feeling about the defense?
Now this one will be a little down because I'm nitpicking because it shouldn't just fucking happen at all. Once again today, I've seen Justin Jones in fucking coverage. That should not happen. I don't care how good we're playing on defense. As a defensive coordinator, Matt Eberflus, you don't ever put no goddamn D tackle in coverage. I don't know what you're thinking, but it resulted in another first down today. Stop doing that.
Komet's hurt his knee, questionable to return. Damn,
I seen that. It's a lot of questionables. You got Crash Bandicoot Brisker out there knocking himself out, trying to knock people out. You got fucking DJ playing on an injured ankle. He been playing on the injured ankle for about 3 weeks now. Like, I'm out there just holding my breath at this point.
I feel you. I'm looking at the defense today. The defense so far, they've allowed 50% of third downs to be converted on. While it started off really good, we're allowing a little bit too much time that I would like for Kyler Moore. We've only gotten 1 sack so far on the game. I just want to see more consistent pressure. And per your point, using Justin Jones and What? I don't have no idea what that's like. It's like Matt Eberflus is just like, yeah, I'm getting fired, so I don't even care no more. Like, I don't understand it, bro. Like, I really don't understand it.
I'm about to send you this. I gotta show you it because I don't know if you've seen the play, but I gotta send you this because it just and then the way this one it even makes sense because he was a non-factor regardless. So it was terrible. Like as a defensive coordinator, there's just certain things you just shouldn't see, and that's one of them. That's just IQ wise. I don't know what you're thinking right there, and it resulted in a positive play on their side. So, hey, I don't know what to tell you. All I gotta say is you better be seeing some of this stuff and clean it up right now. You need to clean it up because you can lose this game.
And the thing is that our defense has typically been better in the second half. Like, we usually make adjustments. The Cleveland game with notwithstanding, but we usually do that. So let's hope that if we can make the proper adjustments in this game, get back to carving them, because one thing with running the ball on the offensive side of the ball, you're eating time off the clock, especially when you have the lead. You're eating time off the clock, you're demoralizing the defense, and you're setting yourself up to be able to go downfield eventually for a big play down the field. That's what we did to start off with. We need to get back to that. Don't overthink it, Getsy. Don't overthink it. Sometimes the simple thing is the right thing to do. Keep running the ball until they stop you. And then when they do stop you, they still got to play you on the run, and you're going to open up your pass game. This is simple X's and O's, bro. Like, this ain't even intricate X's and O's. This is the simplest, most simplistic thing that you can do right now. Run it until they show you that they can stop it. And then once they do start, if they do start stuffing it, you go over the top on their ass. You got DJ Moore still in the game. Go over the top on their ass. Simple. This is simple Madden tactics. It doesn't take that rocket science to figure this the fuck out.
Simple football. Like, you could teach a group of five-year-olds to do this. But one more quick question. What's your thoughts on the play of the O-line? Yeah, it's one of those.
It's like, because I can't say that it's been terrible because it hasn't. I can't say it's been great either because it has. Here's the thing. Shout out to my Young Justice watchers. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm not underwhelmed. I'm just whelmed.
I'm just whelmed. And it's mainly because it's not even they're playing a little bit. They're playing a little bad to me because I'm looking at the little stuff, and it's just the penalties. It's a lot of stuff, like they're getting bad penalties at the wrong time. And then you got Nate getting destroyed on some plays. Like, I see this man completely get almost hip tossed, like judo hip toss. But I'm just hoping everything gets cleaned up as we go into the next half.
When you look at Braxton Jones, right, and keep in mind, we only have 2 penalties in this whole game so far. Both penalties came on the last drive of the game, so take that for what you will. But Braxton, bro, like, how you feeling about Braxton? What is this game doing for you?
It's the same thing. Like, the man cannot stop a bull rush. He just can't. And it's all because his technique is not right. He's too high. His core is not stern. His legs is locked. And plus his arms, the reason why it's so bad because most of the players could just shove his arms off because his hands is too high. So he just he could be a 15-year left tackle starter somewhere, but you just gotta fix the simple stuff.
This is actually a really good comment from Vern here. Braxton still hasn't, and that's the thing. Braxton came in with a level of talent. He went through his rookie mistakes, things like that. He played pretty solid on the back half of that season. But I'm looking at Braxton and saying he still seems like that same player. I agree with that. He hasn't really added to his game yet. And maybe the technique comes in year 3, right? Maybe it comes then. But like I said before, and nothing has shown me differently, so that I feel differently. You have to bring in some competition at his position next year. You just have to, in my opinion.
His flaws always show when Tevin gone. Every single time. When Tevin is gone and he'll have nobody else to lean on that's sturdy all the time, that's when you see the real Braxton. And I think that's what a lot of people don't realize. Everybody was like, oh, he's pretty good. Yeah, because Tevin been healthy.
That's a great point, too. So, I mean, we'll see, man. Braxton still has tons of potential. And, they ain't got to make a big decision on Braxton yet, but I do think
tackling motherfuckers. I'm sorry.
I do think that they got to make some decisions there. But game's back on. We'll be back here post-game.